Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood therapist, and good morning. So, listen, I'm not going to talk about the celebrityness of it all when it comes to Remy and Papoose. It's been trending. It's been trending because it has gotten very public and very nasty. What I do want to talk about is 3 points though. One, this is a prime example of this is why you do not idolize other relationships because you never truly know what's going on. Now, granted, we love to see black love. I love to see black love. And yes, I was rooting for Remy and Papoose. Absolutely. I'm rooting for any black couple. I'm rooting for black people to be successful, to have love, all those things. However, saying I want a relationship like that when you don't know what that relationship really entails, and trust me, no one does. I've realized through just life experience and working with couples, when you ask people questions about even their own parents and their relationship, even if their parents were married, they don't really know the inner workings of that relationship. All they know is what they were shown. And you got to think, kids live in the house with their parents and they still don't know everything. They don't know everything. They don't know things their mom dealt with as a woman unless she shares it. They don't know the things their dad dealt with as a man unless he shares it, or whatever type of relationship that it is. Because I fully understand that some people have two moms, two dads, whatever may have you. You don't know anybody's relationship or marriage. Hence why you always get the saying, stay out of folks' marriage. Now, but point two, we live in a world where people put everything out. You do have couples who understand privacy and discretion. There are couples we don't know nothing about. You ain't never heard nothing about Denzel and his wife. You ain't never heard nothing about Samuel L. Jackson and his wife, Method Man and his wife, aside from maybe speculation and rumors, which die down real quick when they don't feed into it. You don't know nothing about their marriages. And honestly, that's a safeguard for your marriage and your relationship, married or not. You can't put everything out there. Now, I'm also of the mindset that you don't have to per se just put on a happy face all the time. You don't have to make it seem like marriage is this fairy tale that doesn't require work and that everybody is just always happy. But you have an option to just not say anything about your marriage or your relationship publicly. You have that option. Now, that being said, though, point three, I see a lot of people just really not really upset because they don't know these people, but kind of like disappointed in Remy and Papoose. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows the inner workings of that situation. Right now, it's no different than he say, she say. He got receipts, she got receipts. She proved he was lying, he proved she was lying. He was cheating, she was cheating, whatever. Nobody knows. But here's what I will say based on actual research. The one factor, because I'm seeing everybody say, I hope they can work it out. I hope they can work it out. And yeah, you do hope that a couple that is married, especially when they have a child, can figure it out. But there is one researched factor that gives insight into if a couple can work through it. All right. There are so many things couples can work through. People don't believe that couples can work through cheating. They can. It's been done. People don't believe couples can work through certain situations, and they do. But one thing that's been proven that is very hard to come back from is once contempt has entered your relationship. So, according to John Gottman, this is a very well known, world renowned couples therapist that a lot of marriage and family therapists and couples therapists do their work from, that we use him quite a bit. One thing he has researched for years and years and years that he states can determine with almost 90 something plus percent accuracy whether or not a couple will survive is the introduction of contempt. Contempt is considered one of the four horsemen of a relationship apocalypse, basically. Contempt is outright meanness and disrespect. Okay? Once you get here, once you get to a space of disrespect, this person no longer has respect for you. They are saying things that not only attack your character, but that make you feel less worthy. That's hard to come back from. It's hard to come back from somebody who no longer respects you. It's hard to build respect back. And along with contempt, that goes hand in hand in this situation, is public embarrassment. I have long said, and my grandmother said it to me when I was growing up, I can come back from anything in my relationship, but do not embarrass me in public. Do not embarrass me. This is both of them embarrassing one another publicly. This is also why you keep your stuff in house. Deal with it in house. Take people out the group chat. The world doesn't need to see these things. So, yeah, if I had to professionally give my thoughts, I don't think they coming back from this. Is it impossible? Nah, but I don't think they coming back from this. You cannot disrespect the person you claim you love. You cannot publicly embarrass the person you claim you love. It's so many nuanced factors that come in after that point that it is very hard for anybody to come back from it. So that's my take. I'm sad for them. I don't know them like that, but I'm sad for any couple that has this kind of breakdown. I'm sad for the child that they have together. And honestly, just a side note, both of them picked a doublemint twin of each other. Like, I know folks have a type, but damn, he picked a doublemint twin version of her and she picked a doublemint twin version of him. hmm But on any note, yeah, I just want y'all to realize that once contempt enters your relationship, that's really hard to come back from. That's really, really hard to come back from. So be mindful of that and don't let that enter in. Let respect be the first and foremost thing that you give one another. Okay. More important than even love, I would say, because you can love somebody and that's fine. But I will continuously say love does not sustain a marriage or a relationship. Love, you can love somebody and not be meant for them. You not be compatible. You realize we just ain't working. It ain't right. I love you with all my heart, but we not happy. We not okay. We can't make it through this. But I love you. And this is how you get those couples who decide, we need to separate, but I want the best for you because I do love you. Because I just don't believe you stop loving somebody. But I do believe you stop being compatible. It stops being a fit. And you can certainly stop respecting somebody. And that's what I see here. They don't have respect for each other right now. And I don't know if they can get that back because how do you come back from such blatant public shame and embarrassment? So, yeah, that's my takeaway from this. That's all I'm going to be saying about it. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day, and I'll holler at y'all later.